Carpe Omnia, seize everything. Earlier this week, the American football team, the Dallas Cowboys, released their slogan and theme for the 2023 season. The words Carpe Omnia, a Latin phrase meaning seize everything, around the images of a Sikh warrior, and players were pictured wearing hoodies and t-shirts, and those words around the image of the Sikh warrior, and that warrior was the great general Sardar Hari Singh Nalwa. So, who was Hari Singh Nalwa? Well, Hari Singh Nalwa was one of the greatest generals to have ever lived. He was a God-loving man of faith and strong determination and unwavering will. He was a man of action and a pillar of the Sikh kingdom, a conqueror throughout life. On any campaign he was sent by the Maharaja, he was successful. He was a daredevil and an utter terror for the enemy, filling them with dread. But he was strong and humble for his soldiers, from whom they learned compassion, courage, strength and inspiration. Hari Singh Nalwa had never tasted defeat his whole life. It was him who helped Maharaja Ranjit Singh expand and consolidate the Sikh empire, which extended from Satluj to Kabul, including Afghanistan. And Maharaja Ranjit Singh once told Hari Singh Nalwa, to rule a kingdom, it is essential to have men like you, men who are relentless and determined and cannot be stopped. Hari Singh Nalwa's father and grandfather were also great Sikh warriors. In fact, Hari Singh Nalwa's grandfather Hardas Singh was a Shaheed. He was martyred fighting against the tyrannical, fanatic Ahmad Shah Abdali during the Vadda Ka Lukara, the Great Sikh Holocaust, in 1762, where between 30,000 and 50,000 Sikh men, women and children were massacred in a matter of days. And when Hari Singh just turned 7 years old, his father dies. And this is a heartbreaking moment in the young warrior's life. His mother, Dharam Kaur, raises him, educating him well in many languages, and his uncles train him in the art of warfare, horse riding and diplomacy. Hari Singh becomes an absolute savage wrestler, and he proves this at the age of 11 when he travels to Lahore to take part in a grappling competition put on by Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who himself was just 22 years old at the time. Here the Maharaja witnesses the young Hari Singh tear through 3 fully grown men, experienced and accomplished, tough wrestlers in the army at the time. But the young Hari Singh manhandles them, outskilling them with relative ease, one after the other. This greatly impresses Maharaja Ranjit Singh, whom approaches the young warrior to recruit him. Then the enthusiastic Hari Singh is delighted and he accepts the offer. And he tells Ranjit Singh how their grandfathers Hardas Singh and Jarat Singh were close friends and fought side by side in the Great Sikh Holocaust, the Vadda Ka Lukara. Maharaja Ranjit Singh is greatly impressed and admires Hari Singh's lineage and his desire to serve in the Sikh army. And from that day on, Hari Singh serves as a warrior in the Sikh army, always fighting on the front line, and as time goes on he becomes close friends with Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Ranjit Singh is greatly captivated by Hari Singh's courage and valour and ability to keep cool under pressure, signs he will go on to be a great general. One day, in 1807, when Hari Singh is just 15 years old, he's accompanying the Maharaja on a hunting expedition in the thick jungle forests when a vicious wild tiger attacks. The hunting party is attacked, and without delay, Hari Singh jumps forward and defends the king, putting his own body on the line. He ends up in a tussle with the tiger and he wrestles it to the ground, eventually killing it with his own sword. And as the young warrior Hari Singh stands there victorious over the dead corpse of the animal, dripping in tiger blood, wiping the blood from his face, the rest of the hunting party look on in astonishment. And Maharaja Ranjit Singh shouts out, "Vah, Mera Nalwa, Vah," meaning bravo, Mera Nalwa. And this is in reference and comparison to King Nal from the Mahabharata, because it's said that King Nal as a child killed a tiger, saving his father. And from there on, the young warrior would go on to be known as Hari Singh Nalwa. The legend was born. Hari Singh would go on to prove himself time and time again, conquering hostile territories and liberating the people, ruthlessly fighting in many battles, leading from the front, putting his body on the line. And this is demonstrated in the Battle of Multan, where Hari Singh is badly burnt, leading a siege on the great fort. Hari Singh was not only a general and a warrior, but also a governor and humanitarian. He would control his enemies with an iron fist, but he was also the most humane and humble of leaders. Hari Singh abolished slavery across the kingdom, where it was prevalent prior to the establishment of the Sikh Raj. It was abolished by Baba Hari Singh. He not only built Gurdwaras, Sikh places of worship, but also mosques and mandars for the Muslim and Hindus, and he treated them all as one. Nobody went hungry or was without shelter or clothing while Hari Singh was the governor. Nor did this happen anywhere in the Sikh kingdom under Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Hari Singh was a man of devout faith, and he had intense love for Sikhi, and he was loyal to the teachings of the Sikh Gurus. He had much affection for the poor and needy, always looking out for them, and he always used to love listening to Gurbani and Kirtan. Once Maharaja Ranjit Singh sent Hari Singh Nalwa with 10,000 rupees as the state's donation to Darbar Sahib, and on the way, Hari Singh came across a poor man skillfully performing Kirtan, devotional hymns of the Guru with intense love and affection. Hari Singh was so enchanted and engrossed in listening to this Kirtan that he gave the entire amount of money to this poor man, and later he donated that full amount to Darbar Sahib from his own pocket. Now, going back to the Dallas Cowboys and their slogan for this season, Carpe Omnia, seize everything. You know what? This is a good slogan for all of us. We should seize everything. We should seize every moment we have in our lives, every moment to show compassion, love and forgiveness, every moment we have to help others and do seva, every moment we have to worship and remember God.